Hey, you know what day it is?
Yeah.
Oh. What day is it?
22.
The last day before the finals! Yes! Welcome to the Bourbon Van's 2023 Advent Whiskey Tournament, presented by Bull Run Distillery and their extensive award-winning line of craft spirits. Well, you took a little bit of the fun out of my sails.
What?
I just see if you're paying attention.
I think you mean the wind out of your sails. Well, speaking of wind out of your sails, I just want to make one quick note that we still haven't repeated an outfit. And we got a text, a little bit of a sad text from my brother in Chicagoland. We haven't been there in a long time. News travels slowly out here. Found out Victory Auto Wreckers is closing. And Victory Auto Wreckers, my favorite commercial when I was a kid, the guy goes to open the door falls off, and then he sells it for like $30.
Yeah, love it.
You got a good deal for a car in that day and age. My other brother got me this t-shirt long ago.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite shirts, and I haven't worn it in like 10 years. But when I heard the news, I went to the back of the closet. Sure enough, this wrinkly old rag was back there, and so rocking it today in honor of Victory Auto Wreckers and the many years of joy I got from their silly, stupid commercials.
And do you know what many years of joy that I've gotten?
What is that?
We brought Norman into the Advent tournament for
that?
the third year in a row.
Welcome back, Norman. You've got a cat looking over your shoulder, little jealous
she's
right
like,
now.
what are you talking about? I'm the cat of your dreams.
Yeah, who is this Norman character you're talking about?
But everyone fell in love with Norman. He was such a little old timer. He loved being in the videos.
Yeah.
She's being a little
She's starting to like the videos. She, when Norman went away, so did most of the people that were watching this channel. But we continue. We press on here at the Bourbon Van, and it is day 22, last day before the finals, as Julie said. I'm drinking number 10.
No. Yes.
Which one is my number 10?
You
introduce the glasses. Let's just do that.
You have number 10 over there on the right, number 18 here on the left in the Do Not Disturb.
Man, are these beautiful.
I have number 16. That color's not quite as rich as yours. And number 29 in the Do Not Disturb. 4 different ones today. It's going to be another rumble.
All different whiskeys for the finals for the first time, I think, since we started the tournament. Maybe that's not right, but it feels right.
I don't know. I feel like we've always had, maybe not, something in common, at least in the final 4, which I guess we did yesterday.
Year 1, I feel like maybe we didn't have the same things.
This one with the butterscotch.
This is fruity.
When you get to the end, you're like, oh yeah, I remember this one.
A little nutty, a little fruity. A little proofy. I like that on the nose.
Whoa. Butterscotch and cream. Strawberries, oak, vanilla, leather, and cream. We got some desserts in a glass over here.
Sweet and spicy balance over here. Glass number 2 has a nice oaky presence, like a dry wood presence that I like on my whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
2 more days. It's delicious. It's delicious. I wonder if it's Makers. It's delicious.
You think you got a Makers in there?
I don't know. It tastes like butterscotch and vanilla and white
good.
sugar. I mean,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Mine is a really, I think both of these whiskeys, I think this is going to be a tough matchup. I got a lot of fruit sweetness. I got a little bit of spice. I got that dry wood presence.
Yeah.
It's a very balanced whiskey. I have a feeling that today you're going to get all those sweet whiskeys you've been choosing.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a lot of that balance that I've been enjoying, and this is going to be a tough matchup.
Feels like you made better choices than I did. More intelligent choices than I did.
We made the choices that fit our palates, and that's what this tournament's all about.
Totally.
And glass 1 is definitely hitting my palate. That's a very tasty whiskey.
I'm actually just going to clear my palate because the problem with glass number 1 is that it doesn't change. There are no surprises when it comes to glass number 1. It is what it is. It says, I taste like butterscotch. I taste like cream. I taste like white sugar. I taste a little oaky.
Sure.
Not a lot, just a little bit.
It's a pretty glass.
I'm a dessert in a glass, and I'm proud of it.
Be what you are. The Bourbon Van.
Are you going to glass 2? You don't have to.
I already had my two sips of glass 1.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
I'm focused today.
I love
Doing
it.
great.
Okay, so here. Oh, okay. So here. So here's the problem. Here's the problem and the not problem.
Sure.
Already completely different. Whatever I'm drinking here, they're a 1,000% difference. I think the one on the left is a rye. I think the one on the right is not a rye.
Uh-oh.
And the one on the left would go up real nicely against the one that I selected yesterday.
Ooh.
The one on the right, on the other hand, is just, it's like sweetness in a glass. So without even digging into flavors, the same notes that I kind of got in the one yesterday, a little bit of tea, a little bit of spice, a little bit of oak. That is what my glass number 2 is, and it would make a very nice competitor.
I like that matchup. That sounds pretty good. I don't remember because I was so focused on what you were saying. It's almost like a pecan pie.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Just deliciousness through and through. And what's lingering on the finish? Molasses and dark brown sugar and pie crust. A complex, tasty finish on this whiskey.
Yeah.
That is really nice. These are both dynamite competitors. I can see why both of them are here, and I'm excited about my matchup today. This is a fun matchup. Semifinal matchup.
Yeah.
They deserve to be here. I like this.
I kind of want to taste your glasses.
Okay.
I like to do that to see if I made any mistakes, which I probably did. But no mistakes. No looking back.
You can't have no in your heart.
Cannot have no in your heart. Double down on those wrong decisions. Just kidding. Don't do that. Know when you made a mistake.
Listen, kids. No.
This matchup for me is like, do I want the dessert sweetness to go through? Or do I want the other one to go through? I know, and
Glass number 2 smells incredible.
It does smell incredible. There is a bit of bite to glass number 2.
Yeah.
Glass number 1 is, there's no sharp edges. It's all rounded sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
It is like I'm in a bakery and you're just baking me up this melted butterscotch and making me fudge or something.
Oh.
Like butterscotch fudge.
That'd be a nice thing to
Is
find at
that
a bakery.
something that people do?
Butterscotch fudge?
Yeah.
If it is a thing people do, I'm going to find it. Because that
Sounds
awesome.
delicious. Or just drink this, because that's kind of, what we're doing.
Let's just do that. That's easier.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Jeez. Okay, hang on, because I'm still working over here. I'm doing work.
And we're drinking 4 different things, so I feel fine to let you know that I'm ready.
Good job. I actually think I'm going to drink these to the bottom. There's a coffee note on glass 1 that's showing up that is beautiful.
Love coffee.
But
Was that the takeaway?
kind of. But glass 2 has the other pieces of the tiramisu that you like. So it's not just that coffee note. There's the vanilla, the whipped cream, even like the ladyfinger sort of thing is showing up on the finish. Glass 2 has a complex backbone that is making me very, very happy. Both of these are phenomenal glasses of whiskey. I haven't been talking much about glass 1 because I've been really enjoying glass 2 here. I've got a lot to like on the table. I'm having a great match over here. 2
of my favorite desserts, creme brulee,
Yeah.
tiramisu.
Yeah. Is that in that glass?
I don't know, but you said tiramisu, and I was like, now I have to taste it.
Now you want to talk about creme brulee.
Yeah. I'm already decided, so now I'm just going to start drinking yours.
That's fair. That's fair.
To see if you made the right decision.
Judge me, please.
Your glass number 2 is delicious. You can try your glass number 1. I'm sure it's delicious as well. I feel like you chose a bit more complex
I mean, they're very
bourbons or whiskeys that I drink.
They're very different. I really like what happens on the palate with glass number 1. There is that coffee note.
That one's not for me. No swaying, because it probably is for you.
No,
but this one would be a super easy decision for me.
I do get like a caramel coffee, vanilla, but it's the coffee note that's hanging around. It's not a bitter note at all. There's no chocolate there either, which is strange. So I wanted to say like it's a mocha, but it's like a vanilla latte sort of thing happening.
Gosh, is this
Man, is this tasty.
Is that the caramel macchiato?
It might be one of them. I think there were a couple in there.
I had a very strong reaction to that, and I loved that one.
I like the way this coats as well. My tongue, when I pour it into my mouth, it's like pouring a blanket onto my tongue. A good, delicious coffee-like blanket.
I feel like you made a decision already. Maybe not.
I mean, I thought I had one a couple sips ago, and now I'm back over here. I am flipping back and forth. It might be the last glass I sip, honestly.
You won't be swayed by me, but I will say that my initial reaction was like, oh no, that other glass is better. But as I'm sitting here and I haven't drank anything, we're just kind of chit-chatting, the finish on your glass number 1 is crazy delicious.
It's a crusher.
Yeah,
it is a crusher.
Yeah. That is tough.
Man.
You have a for some reason, a much tougher. Do I do this on purpose to myself?
I think you had oddballs that met up in this semifinal. All right, I'm going to cleanse the palate, take a couple more sips of glass 2, and make this decision.
I've cleansed my palate with you.
Sympathy palate cleanser? I'm ready.
Oh, let me taste this one.
Okay, that'll give me a chance to drink this one. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
2 glasses eliminated.
I'm surprised the way that you talked about your glass number 1.
The consistency and the better nose is that's why I went with glass number 2. I actually feel terrible about eliminating this one because I actually think this would be a great foil for that whiskey in the final.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it if I don't have it already because glass number 1 is delicious.
I don't know if this is going to be true about my finals, but I kind of feel like I'm going to have an all rise challenge. There's just more complexity in this glass. And so when I was thinking in terms of what is actually the better whiskey, what is more complex, what has the flavors, the finish, all of the things, this was very sweet. And I think I said this last round where I was like, this one borders on cloying. Like the sweetness is so sweet that like it does border on cloying. I just liked it better than whenever I was drinking the last round.
I remember it. I love it. I can't wait to find out what this is. We're going to find out today.
Day 22, last day before the finals, we are eliminating 16 and 10.
Whiskey 16 has been kind of a dangerous whiskey this entire time. I think it's a single malt.
Okay.
Caramel coated, butterscotchy green apple. So tasty.
Man, these low proof whiskeys are really making it through for me.
It didn't taste like it had a lot of proof, that's for sure.
So, very interesting. We have not had it, so I'm going to say that.
I can't wait.
It is 12 years, 92 proof, Hooten Young American whiskey, which is why it's so light in color. The mash bill is 99% corn, 1% barley, and this is from our friend Teresa Martinez.
Unbelievable. What a sample that is. Can I see that?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
fantastic. 92 proof, huh? 12 years aged. Hooten Young American whiskey.
What an interesting selection this is.
Absolutely fantastic. I don't know where it's based out of. I don't know anything about it, but that is a whiskey that I will definitely seek out. I would love to know if they have a higher proof version of it.
Yeah.
Because that is fantastic whiskey. It's so interesting. Unbelievable. Wow. Great sample, Teresa Martinez. 99% corn, 1% barley, just in case. I like that. Just in case the barley is really good that year.
So maybe it's not butterscotch. Maybe it's sweet corn that I taste.
It's awfully tasty, though. That's great. That's a great whiskey.
So are you ready to find out what you eliminated, which is number 10?
I almost forgot. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one, too.
All right. Man, these are 2 that I don't know what these are. You probably do.
Another confusing one.
But eliminated today is from The Farm.
The Farm. Look at you going all the way to the semifinal. Well done.
It is another low-proof beauty. 92.6 proof.
The cat's absolutely destroying that bag. There's just legs sticking out.
And a tail, I think.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. 92.6 proof. Hillrock Solera Bourbon.
What? I don't know. Oh, this is the one that comes in the weird square, almost rectangular bottles. Hillrock Solera Bourbon, 92.6 proof. Interesting. I have walked past this a million times. This is a very tasty whiskey. I'm totally surprised by this. I had no idea. I've never tasted it. I've never even thought about buying it because I always went, okay, you're using that Solera thing, whatever. I prefer traditional aging. I didn't know.
Maybe not.
Okay, fantastic. This is a very good whiskey that I will absolutely have another look at. Thank you for introducing us to it. Hillrock Solera Bourbon from The Farm. Way to go, The Farm. The Farm and Teresa Martinez. What?
They had a little bit of a rough start, but they came through and almost made it to the finals.
Look at that. Delicious whiskeys and fantastic samples. I'm filled with gratitude for this tournament because what you guys have sent has totally opened our eyes to some new things and made me want to go back to the liquor store. Let's go to the liquor store right now.
Yeah, Phil lives at the liquor store.
I don't live there. I've slept there once. From wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That one was empty.
Finals tomorrow. Was your whiskey hand-selected by the Bourbon Van? If not, it should be. Click the link below in the description and get yours today.